Good morning and welcome to our poetry workshop.
That's right, April is National Poetry Month, and we both, well, do you like poetry?
I'm beginning to.
Okay. I was going to say we both love poetry, then I was like, maybe I shouldn't just speak for Anna blithely.
I mean, I definitely was one of those people where, like, I didn't hate poetry units in school, but just felt like I didn't really get poetry. But I feel like you're kind of guiding me through a love of poetry.
Yeah, I had a couple classes on poetry in college, so you could say I'm well-versed.
But,
So last year we did a poetry workshop to celebrate National Poetry Month, and we had so much fun with it that we thought we'd do a new one again this year.
Yeah, and if you're interested in more of the, like, talky stuff about poetry, we also talked about the importance of poetry in children's lit, how it helps kids learn, etc.
Yeah, if you want to hear us say substantial things, go check that out. But right now we're just going to be creative and fun.
Yes. So today we're going to be making haikus. So I did a little bit of research about haiku because when I was in school, pretty much the only thing I learned was that it's 3 lines and the syllables are 5, 7, 5. And so I thought, like, that was all it was. Well, there's a whole rich Japanese tradition of haiku.
Yeah, it's like an ancient form of poetry.
Yeah, I couldn't really find, like, a date from where it started. It originated from this longer poem called Haiku. And the beginning, like, the first 3 lines were a haiku. And so that was, I think, the template for haiku that we have now. And it kind of set the tone for the rest of the poem. Well, people started writing haikus on their own because that was, like, the pithiest part of the poem and then just not going on. And so then that became an art form in itself and it was renamed haiku.
Nice. Cool.
So, yeah.
So it actually stems from laziness, is what I'm hearing.
Or just, like, taking the cream of the crop.
Right, efficiency. And I think that's what poetry is a kind of efficient way of conveying emotions.
Yeah, and kind of boiling it down to, like, these are the best words that I have for this.
Yeah.
Traditional haiku includes some seasonal reference. So there will be, spring, fall, summer, winter haikus. And they'll include some words in that to clue you into what season it is. The main thing that people say haiku is about is juxtaposing 2 ideas or images and then having one word that cuts in that kind of conveys what you mean about this juxtaposition. The word haiku refers to cutting. So that was the main idea. But we're not going to do classical haiku because people have modernized this anyway and kind of done their own thing. Today we're going to do classical haiku.
We put words in glasses.
Totally good fun!
In this glass you have themes to write about, and this one you have words to incorporate. So we're going to do one haiku where you choose a theme and then you choose one word out of here and you have to incorporate that word into a haiku about the theme that you choose.
Which does actually fit the traditional model because if you pick a season, that's your theme, and then there were actually a list of seasonal words that you always chose from. So
look at that.
It really is a modern twist.
I knew what I was doing this whole time. I just didn't realize it. So Anna, you came up with the brilliant pun, so you should go first. So go ahead and choose a theme. You chose one of your own. You did that on purpose.
Oh, man. Okay, my theme is March Madness.
Yeah, Anna just got second place in our March Madness company.
You got one of yours.
Courage.
Aw.
Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm a Gryffindor, so this will be easy to write about. All right, and now you have to choose a word to incorporate.
Right, that's right.
Yeah. You picked one of mine.
Dabble. Well, I did dabble in March Madness the past few years.
I just like that word. I think it's a funny word that doesn't get utilized enough. So I wanted to write that down so we had that. Okay. Beauty.
Aw.
Cute.
Courage and beauty. March Madness and dabble. These are going to be very different poems.
Oh, man. Okay. All right.
My theme was March Madness, and the word I picked was dabble, which Catherine allowed multiple forms of.
I'm very generous that way.
Yes. So here's my haiku. Dabbling last month in the madness of March got me the silver.
Nice.
Thank you.
Snaps. I like it.
What did you come up with?
All right, so my theme was courage, and my word was beauty. And you said it had to have like kind of a punchline, and it should be about nature. So I tried to do everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So here we go.
Classical haiku.
Yeah. Mother polar bear protects her cubs from starvation. A perfect beauty.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and she's like courageous, like putting herself in like protecting her cubs and slaughtering animals on their behalf. So I like it.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like that. All right, so we wanted to do one more.
Yes.
What's another way we can do classical haiku?
So now we're just going to pull 4 words out of this glass that has all of the random words, and we are going to string together a haiku from those words.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be something, man. Okay.
Let's pick every other.
All right. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That way it's fair. You don't just get like the 4 best words and then I get stuck with like...
Yeah, there are 4 best words in this whole big bunch.
I put like dagger in there, so I don't want to get stuck with that one.
Okay, tiptoe.
Oh, that's a good one. That must be one of yours. I don't think I did that one. Gym. Seriously?
Well, I made fitness a topic.
Thanks.
So. Fruit.
Oops. We don't want that one anyway. Go.
See how these things go together?
Go.
I'm totally good at this, Catherine.
I want to pick some of my words.
Stab.
Yes. There we go. Dessert or desert.
Yeah, I was going to say, that definitely is one S, but verb, yeah.
Yeah, but as a verb. See, and I did that on purpose. I picked some words that are both verbs and nouns.
Yeah.
So, creative. Thanks.
Did you just thank yourself?
So creative. Thanks.
Geek.
You have such
Sorry,
sad
I
words.
tried to... Such sad words? Geek?
And gym.
That's sad. That's like our lives.
Hollow. All right, so we are going to create brilliant haikus from these 4 random words. Okay, so I followed all the rules and I used all the words.
Okay.
It doesn't quite make sense. So my words were gym, go, hollow, and desert / dessert, however you want to read that. All right. I'm going to read this really profoundly so that it doesn't sound like a mistake. So Here we go. Cactus becomes a lizard gym once the thorns go. A hollow desert. Thank you. Thank you.
It sounds very profound.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yay! I'm profound.
I think that's pretty brilliant, calling a cactus a lizard gym. Like, honestly, that was brilliant.
Yay! I'm brilliant. All right, what did you come up with?
Okay, so my words were stab, fruit, tiptoe, and geek.
Okay.
Tiptoe through the screen. Stab! There goes another fruit! Geek ninjas love games. Obviously, I thought of Fruit Ninja.
And see, I've never played Fruit Ninja, but that's a really brilliant take on it. Well done.
So hopefully we inspired you to go out and continue making your own poetry for April.
Yeah, and I think, when you're writing poetry, you don't have to take yourself too seriously. It's great if you do, if you have a very serious, methodical approach, but don't be afraid to have fun with it. It's just supposed to be a fun activity.
Yeah, and even though it's not necessarily my style, as Catherine reminds me, the fun of poetry is that you get to break the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for joining us for another poetry workshop, and we'll see you next week.
I don't have anything else.